Anyways, yesterday we tried making Penumbra work, Primordium work, and it was a mess. So let's go back to a more interesting plan and do a Stygian run with Soul Guard. Offering token and Umbra Sword Cuddle Hex. That's not a bad start. We also have the Umbra, the base card, the Shade Splitter instead of the Plink from the Exile clan. We have Days Talos. We have Arcus with Incant and Harvest charts. And we have Zep Seraph. Okay. Cuddlebeard. That's tempting. Cuddlebeard and go Revenge. How do we keep Revenge Soul Guard alive? Morsels? Maybe? Damage heal, lifesteal. Hammered chest blades would also not be terrible, but it helps with the morsels at least. But I think we want to go Cuddlebeard. Okay, we don't even have Cold Channel as an option. So, what else? Do we want a good scaling backliner? Maybe use an Umbra frontliner and feed that with morsels while somehow applying Frostbite? If so, we could go with Titanchannel. Titanchannel is more of a frontliner itself. Once we wake him up. I mean, there are a variety of other ways to get Frostbite in this clan. Some of it maybe even better than Cold Channel Soul Guard. Maybe. Dire channel behind our Gorger. Yeah, that was that's what I'm thinking about right now. Depends a bit on what the Gorger is. Yeah, definitely no large stone. I think if we go Titanchannel, I think I like Titanchannel. The plan is Titanchannel is on a floor on its own, or maybe with the backliner, and we'll have another floor to support it. We have 4 spells right now, but that's not gonna work out because we discard one of them. So we should probably set up on the top floor. Play these Shade Splitters. We can't eat these morsels yet, but we'll be able to quite soon. We have a lot of spells in our deck. I am not afraid to use Foregone Power on that floor. Hopefully we draw into Umbra Assault. There's still a chance. No. Didn't happen. Okay, the morsel actually blocks all the hits. This turn we have an Umbra Assault, that's nice. I think we do want Cuddle Hex in the back to kill one of the foot soldiers. I would like to deal some damage to the Forge Disciple, but the only way to do that is with the Magma Morsel, and we can just as well feed the Magma Morsel to Soul Guard. Alright, I forgot that floor was capacity reduced. Should have fed that more to the Soul God as well, in that case. Give me life steal. No? I guess I need to block some damage then. That's not bad. We can't do anything on the bottom floor. I am just gonna freeze this magma morsel. We should be fine here. Yeah, we are. Soul Guard plus that Frostbite is a lot of damage. Titan's Tooth. It's Frostbite, it's Offering, it's everything we need. Immortal Trade is not a bad way to keep our Soul Guard alive and fighting. That seems good. Titan Sentry or Shadow Eater to clear the other floors. Titan Sentry is much easier to use than Shadow Eater and easier to set up. But Shadow Eater keeps himself alive. The Titan Sentry is so much damage as well because the Frostbite doesn't decay. So it could be quite some damage against bosses. Yeah, it's nice if the upgrade is endless. That's very true. Yeah, I like that. Well, on the other hand, we could also use endless Shadow Eater. That wouldn't be terrible. Do we even want to upgrade our units right now? I feel like spells are more important at the moment. The Titan Sentry is fine, as is. And I wouldn't mind an incant unit here. Yeah, Nameless Siren, let's go. Can't afford double stack. It sucks missing the collector. These upgrades are not great. I'm just gonna buy a cost reduction for an Umbra Assault and then head on. Unit draft? Okay. Probably not that important, but I feel like we can take this trial pretty easily. I could cast spells here, but honestly this is better. Good setup turn. Definitely not bad. Just wanna cast some spells on this top floor. Get that Soul Guard ready. Ooh, some nice snacks for our dear friend Titan Sentry. Could just freeze this, but it's probably better to play it and get the Soul Guard active. Shade Splitter's the best spell out of these. Yeah, let's just freeze that. Life Steal is gonna be somewhat decent here. Like, this should make us kill the boss on the bottom floor. That power on this shark. Pretty amazing. We have Umbra Assaults, we have Titan's Tooth for the backline. Maybe we don't need Flash Freeze, but Flash Freeze is a lot of damage against the boss as well. But we are honestly pretty much set against bosses. What we really want is a way to deal with double frontliners. Well, we have Nameless Siren plus Soul Guard. That's usually gonna be enough. So I feel like we need none of those. What do we need then? Maybe a way to protect our Titan Sentry? I think Helical Crystallis is always gonna be useful in this deck. Primal Dust, Prismal Dust, Paris of Production and Making of a Morsel. Feel like these are not great. I'll skip. Morsel Maker, Siren of the Sea, Crucible, Worm. Another skip for me. Hursel's Horde. I think I want that. Vapor Funnel and check strips. We have a lot of backline damage. We don't really need check strips. Vapor Funnel could protect us against some damage from frontliners that barely survive our Soul Guard plus Rage Siren Floor. Rare draft pick. I want to be able to cast a lot of spells. So we'll go Awoken, because they have Rail Spike. Seems pretty good. Okay, this is pretty nice. Top floor is capacity reduced. Still doesn't change much. Days, huh? Feel like I should be happy discarding the Crane's Yard. But it's also okay if we don't. This wave is gonna be easily dealt with. The next one, not so much, but we don't really have room for monsters at this moment. I should have put the Train Steward in front, although then I would have less damage on Talos. That means we'll just play these two spells on the top floor. Okay. Increase the cover assault, that's fine. I think this is a Rail Spike turn. Not ideal, but it's good enough. Yeah, this Train Steward is kind of annoying at this point in time. Freeze the Immortal Tray, please. We didn't. That could have been so nice. It's not just a floor clear, but also a lot of frostbite on Talos. This guy already dies. Let's keep the Titan Sentry around for one more turn. The non-frozen Train Steward should be what I play here. And yeah, let's discard one of these cards for 8 frostbite on Talos. That's a pretty decent amount. There goes our sentry. Top floor is alright. Feel like I should kill this guy. And then honestly it's just Helical. Offering token here. And then Foregone Power for more frostbite on her. Can also play a Shade Splitter. Block 2 damage, gain 1 Ember next turn. Let's gain the Ember. We can play... we need to start with 1 Foregone. That sucks. I was like, we need to not discard the other Foregone Power and then we can discard She dies to 2 train stewards. Ah. Spreading spores would be fun. Yeah. I could see spreading spores being decent. Furnace tap? It's not bad on Soul Guard. Sure. We're not up against Consume Seraph or Scorch Fell, so let's take it. Another Titan Sentry. No, it's not necessary. And I think I want draw. Overcapacity. I don't think it's Ember. I want some unit upgrades. Yeah, and removals. These are nice too. Titanchannel. Well, this path only really makes sense if you continue it all the way, I think. We could large stone our Titan Sentry. Yeah, let's make the biggest Titan Sentry. 100 health. Just so we don't have to invest into it. Reroll would be... would leave me with not enough gold. 1 Train Steward and 1 Shade Splitter, I think, is what we cut here. What's next? Yeah, I mean, we might want a bunch of gold. No, I don't think I want Incant Gain Armor on Siren right now. The Siren is gonna be more offensive focused. We have Soul Guard to tank the damage. Well, as soon as Soul Guard is live, that is. Which is gonna take a while now that we need 9 shards. Maybe the armor on the Siren was a good call. Maybe it was. I kinda wanna play a spell here, but I don't wanna kill any of these guys. Just block 2 damage, I guess. It doesn't matter. We have Vapor Funnel anyway. Start with an offering token. Umbra Salt. These guys die to the Vapor Funnel anyways. I don't need to take care of them. I just need the Siren to live. A Morsel Minor, that's nice. And now we need Soul Guard active. Now it has to happen. We need to cast 4 spells. That means Shade Splitter, Immortal Trade. We can't discard. I need to start with the Foregone Power. If we discard the other Foregone Power, it won't work out. Actually, this is a gamble because that could happen. We are still okay, because this guy will die to the Vapor Funnel plus Frostbite. And we will have a spell this turn. Like, we can't not have a spell. And at this point, I think we just go ham with the Soul Guard. This floor should be fine. Yeah, Soul Guard will kill the frontliner and the backliner will die to the Siren, and yeah. Next floor will get decimated by Mr. Sentry. Let's also take the opportunity to heal our Soul Guard back up. I feel like Titan's Tooth on the bottom floor is worth it. Another Titan's Tooth and as many foregone powers as I can cast. And the boss is almost dead. Nice, nice. Ice Storm, Urchin Spines, Harness the Titan. I want something like an Ice Storm, some front-loaded damage early on. If we can upgrade it pretty soon. Not right now. Harness the Titan is also interesting. Not that interesting. I'll take an Ice Storm. Excavation Eruption? That would be fun. But we can't really play it right now. I think I'll skip. Cave-in was also a consideration. Double Incant would be amazing. Anything that draws or gains Ember would be nice. I think I can skip on the unit upgrades for a while. Cleansing Water, Concussive Coals. Yeah, it's Cleansing Water. We don't need Concussive Coals. It's not great for us. Sea Shield, Seaweed. No. Firestone Housing? I don't think we need Icicle Fracture. Hi Alex, welcome! Glad to see you. How are you doing? I'll take the Firestone Housing. And I'm also gonna purge another shit. Nah, I want to increase the density of spells. And we need to keep this guy. Yeah, this guy should be easy. I'm more worried about the spell shield, but I'm not really worried about the spell shield. Decent setup, but I can't really make use of this. No, I can. It's good enough. 3 spells. That's a spell on this floor. And even though I would like Titan's Tooth on the bottom floor, I think I have to play it here. We need to get this Soul Guard ready. Actually, that should have gone in front of the Titan Sentry. Would have prevented more damage that way. 10 and 6. Yeah. Oh, back pain. That sounds really annoying. I hope it gets better, Alex. That really sucks. Can we play 2 spells on this floor? We can. And then still play the Furnace Step. So we should. That means Immortal Trade is gonna be one of them, and the other one is a Shade Splitter, I guess. And then let's go! Ember Drain Soul Guard. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Since I had the new chair, I rarely have problems with my neck anymore, because I used to have some neck pains in the past. Yeah, that sounds like it. It could help. Yes. I definitely hope it does work out for you. Let's just encounter the top floor. We don't need to do anything else here. This is fine. Honestly, that's a lot of healing on the Titan Sentry over time. 15 times 3. That's pretty solid. We should have some Ember next. No, we played the Ember Drain card on the Titan's entry after all. Hmm. 28 health. This is 23. Extra lifesteal won't matter because we can only hit that guy once. Actually, I should apply some frostbite to that. We should easily win. Our Soul God is strong enough. Oh, that sounds painful. Glad it's in the past for you, Rossum. Galleon Stone. I certainly like the idea of that. Amber Cache. That is a way of casting multiple spells, but it will usually come too late for Soul Guard to matter. But we have other incants, so sure. Taking it. It's also zero cost spell, which is nice. We can take the Pyre Health, and I want the spell upgrades. Yeah, I really want the spell upgrades. Also, removals are nice too. These Shade Splitters are really not doing it for me. Consume removal? No. That's not the way we wanna go. Has 20 magic power and consume. Do we wanna have our Ice Storm consume? I really only need it until Soul Guard is ready to go, so I don't mind having consume on the Ice Storm. Cost we use the Umbra Assault and then reroll. 10 magic power. I think we might want that on an Umbra Assault instead of the Ice Storm. The Ice Storm is dealing enough damage right now. Cost reductions I think go on the Helical next. We need another one before it really matters. And I feel like Permafrost should go on Furnace Tap. So we can Furnace Tap Soul Guard immediately once he comes out of his pocket dimension. And then let's go. Onwards to Arcus. Ever put Consume on an Ice Storm? There are a few reasons for that. You could put Consume on it so you can Consume removal it, which makes it better with Gifts for a Guard. If we don't have Soul God on the top floor, it's even more important that we cast as many spells as we can on that floor. Get him out as quickly as possible. Might have to take the damage from this guy. That's a nice amount of damage. Yeah, we should be able to prevent taking any damage to him. 25 plus 31. Yeah, that's enough. He will die. And one spell will get Soul Guard active. Probably a bit too early to Immortal Trade, but honestly, nothing wrong with that. Guardian Stone, nice to have you around. We can play Furnace Tap this turn. Oh, right, haha, sweep. We can't play enough spells. Oops. Oh, we can play enough spells. Keep the totem alive. Nice. Pretty happy about the Excavated Ember this turn. Play the Morsel just dies here and we can play it there. Still, I don't want to discard it. We are giving this guy a Slay, which threatens our Guardian Stone again. But it's not really a big deal. This is the Incant Dark Shard. Sure. Might as well. And the final spell can go on this floor. And we should have the kill here. Not yet. Wow. Yeah, Arcos has high stats, huh? We probably can get a kill here though. Because he has 79 frostbite on him. That was surprisingly close. Gifts for a guard. I would like that card if we could cost reduce it down to 0. Yeah, Arcus has really high stats. The Dark Shards are not that big of a deal most of the time, but his combat stats are... he's a beast. I'm looking at this Siren Song pretty intently. Don't need it. Keep going with draw. I would really like to go to the right here. But I feel like we need some upgrades on that Siren. And this is... well, this is a free relic that might be better. And... his attack got buffed though. I think he used to be 10 multi-strike, so 20 damage. Now he's 25. That's a big difference. Yeah, I want a relic. Hell's Banners. We have these Umbra swords to trigger it. That could be very good. Let's go, go, go! Tap, tap, tap. Yeah, it's a combination of both, of course. That really makes the difference noticeable. Okay, Titanchannel 3. 175, 175 stats. But we need to cast 12 spells for him to get ready. We draw 7 cards a turn now, so that seems doable. Ooh, the full incant setup on turn 1. With the slight problem of not having any good spell to cast on the top floor. Alright, this Cuttle Hex is just gonna die, huh? At least we can kill the Collector here. One Foregone Power can go. By Crane Steward and Shade Splitter. Do I want to Immortal Trade? I feel like I don't. Small Jeweler can't do anything. No, we can trigger Hell's Banners. That's something, I guess. I feel like I can't play the Immortal Trade this time. Not with the Ember Drain we're already getting from this guy. We don't need to get Soulguard ready this turn. In fact, if we don't get him ready this turn, that means we can prevent one Ember Drain. So let's just play a Rail Spike. That's not bad. Oh, should have gone here. Yeah, probably should have gone there. Now we are Ember Drain. But we have these excavated embers now, so everything's fine. There is Soulguard ready to rock and roll. Or something like that. Furnace Tab, Offering Token, discards the Shade Splitter because we can't really make use of these morsels. And then... well, Soulguard just crushes everything. Everything except for this Gilded Wing. So I want to weaken that Gilded Wing. And just incant on the top floor. Let's play these morsels. They're not gonna do anything, but I don't want them in my hand. I could save this. for a turn where I actually have good cards to play. I think that's better. This wave is kind of tanky. No, it's not. Everything is below Soul God's attack, so there's no threat at all from these guys. What do I even keep this for? There's nothing to really play in that deck. Immortal Trade. I mean, Soul God doesn't need it. Thanks for dropping by, Rossum. Have a nice evening. Final Soul Guard form is powerful. Unnamed Tome is a free spell, but against Seraph, against this Seraph it doesn't really do much. Do I just want a free spell with Permafrost? I think not. Guardian Amulets on the other hand. I have 2 offering tokens. Sure, that could be useful. Void Binding. Can't cost reuse it anymore, but I'm still gonna take it. We do have a few ways of making use of it with the excavated embers and stuff like that. Hell Spanners. This is a pretty cheap way to make sure the totem stays alive. Hey, Kara's Divine! Thank you so much for the raid. And welcome, raiders. I hope you had a nice stream. You tried to double my viewers. Yeah, it was a valiant effort. Did you also play some Monster Train, I assume? We can fill all these slots anyways. I don't want quick, I don't think. Another large stone on the sentry is nice. Heartstone, Desperados, and Monster Train. Okay. I think we do it like this. Should have looked at the shop first. Let's Winged Steel. Do we try to reroll? Do we keep Winged Steel or do we try to reroll for Founding Seal? Let's reroll. Didn't get Founding Seal, but Light's Gift is pretty damn good as well. Don't regret that. That's about the same tier as Founding Seal. Not Founding Seal. Founding Seal will be better. The same tier as Winged Steel for me right now. Shade Splitters, a bit less bad right now. Still should get them out, I think. Ah, which little fate path did you go for? Obviously not Eternal Flame, otherwise you wouldn't be complaining about not having enough power to reform. So... this is good. No, actually this is bad, because the top floor is size reduced. Well, we have... well, that means Light's Gift is gonna be useless, but we have Vapor Funnel. Well, Light's Gift is not entirely useless. It keeps this Train Steward around, which will make sure Seraph will spread his sap to this floor sometimes. Makes it easier to keep my other units at decent attack values. This guy has a decent amount of attack, so we should probably give him some lifesteal. And we need some damage on this floor. This guy with 31 Frostbite will die to the Pyre. We need to do something about this floor though. Start with some offering tokens. Maybe I discard Cuddle Hex. I think so. Feel like Ice Storm on the bottom is worth it. To keep the Titan Sentry alive. Offering token again. Discard a Foregone Power. Yeah, I didn't want to discard that, but it's okay. I think this Gilded Wing has enough Frostbite to die as well. 39, yeah. Yeah, easily enough. Let's wake up Soul Guard. Keep our Titan Sentry alive as long as we can. I think I can consume these now. Yeah, the final form of Titanchannel takes a while to come online, but once he does, he's a powerhouse. Digging for the Furnace Tap, but didn't find it. Can we save this Titan Sentry one more time? Nope, it's the end for him. We could give him damage shield. He already has 1 damage shield, which is not enough even with the morsel. 3 damage shield would save them, but then we have Ember Drain and we can't have Ember Drain at this time. That would be bad. So let's feed the Magma and Rubble Morsel here. Yeah, this morsel... Wait, what about damage shield on the morsel? That will block 3 hits. Yeah. Oh, but then the Shade Wings doesn't die because we don't trigger Revenge. That was not worth it. Finally got back to the Furnace Tap. There we go. Now we're online. We need a bit more damage here, I think. 26 plus 45 is 71. Yeah, that's not enough. A foregone power will do it though. Alternatively, if I discard the foregone power, I can play the Titan's Tooth there. I don't have to, so we play the Titan's Tooth on the bottom. This is nice. We can trigger the health banners with these magma morsels, which allows us to use Void Binding on Soul Guard. And Titan's Entry is gonna die now. Unless we block with a morsel. I guess we could do that. Can't play the Train Steward. I mean, sure. That means we kill this Shade Wings and get some... Well, you know what? We kill these Shade Wings like this anyways. We can play a Cuddle Hex. That will freeze the Train Steward, so I don't have to shuffle it back in the deck, although I don't draw my whole deck anyways. We're a little bit short here, but that's easy to fix with a simple Titan's Tooth. Not quite, not there yet. Okay. Actually discarding a Train Steward is... no, let me think. If I play... yeah, I need to discard... Okay, that's good. We discarded the... We discarded the one card that would win us the game. I mean, we would have won on the next floor anyways, or on the top floor, because Seraph had quite a bit of frostbite on him, so... And we had a pretty tanky Train Steward, so the fight would go for a bit. But yeah, we also had 4 foregone powers to discard that card, so the chances were pretty good. Pretty stacked in our favor. I agree, it feels nice. Even though the champ died. Yeah, almost as close as on Arcus. But the deck felt good. It felt like I was in control most of the time. Also, we had Light's Gift for another turn of combat on the top floor. Another turn of Frostbite. Titan's Entry did really well. Nameless Siren was actually pretty necessary to supply some extra damage in case in these times where Soul Guard wasn't enough. Furnace type on Siren does more boss damage. Definitely makes the lifesteal better. Yeah. Yeah, that's a reasonable... yeah, that would probably be true. Furnace tap on the Siren was probably better there.